So tell us about The Enemy Inside.
Well, it's an international thriller. It's set against international banking. It has a lot of political intrigue in it and political corruption, so it's a timely book.
Yeah.
It was fun to write. It was a departure for me in terms of a number of the things that I've written recently. The earlier books were all courtroom thrillers, and they were set in the courtroom around trials. This had a legal background to it because there was a defendant in a criminal case, but the spin-off basically was that it took the characters out of the courtroom, Paul Madriani and Harry Hines as partner, and actually sent them on a rather international expedition. They ended up in Switzerland, where I ended up going to do some research, which was
that must have been fun.
Yeah, it is, and so it was a good romp for me. I enjoyed writing it. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you get ideas from things that happen in the news?
I get ideas mostly from the news, okay, from current events, and I stay fairly close to those. Sometimes I draw on history or historical events, but I do tend to rip things out of the newspapers and off of blog sites, news blog sites, for my stories. And the banking stuff basically came from a scandal that erupted within the Internal Revenue Service dealing with U.S. taxpayers abroad who had numbered accounts and had failed to disclose them for tax purposes. And so I took that and embellished on it and ran with it, and it turned into a good story. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And now you said that this is your 4th or 5th year at ThrillerFest.
It is, yeah. I think it may be 5, maybe 6, I don't know, but I've been coming for several years in a row, yeah.
How have you seen it evolve?
Oh, it gets bigger every year, and I always get a lot out of it. So it's fun to participate. It's fun to see new writers, see people that are where I was maybe 30 years ago. I've been at it a long time, since the early 80s. So yeah, it's fun to watch other people evolve and grow and see who's at the top of the list and who's further down and who's getting on the list. And so it's a lot of fun, very competitive. Yeah.
What advice do you have to new thriller writers starting out today?
It's tough. It's a changing market because of ebooks, but it's always been difficult. People always felt somewhat oppressed, I think, by the challenges of getting on the bestsellers list, okay, and breaking out as a writer. But I often heard, I once heard an agent say it's never been easy, and he went back, how would you like to compete in the 1920s when you're up against people like Scott Fitzgerald and Hemingway, so when you look at that, it just sort of puts everything in perspective. Yeah, yeah.
What's the best advice that you've ever received?
Basically, keep writing. Yeah, you never give up. It's a tough field. There are a lot of downs in it. There's a lot of, you get reviews sometimes you're not happy with. It's happened to all of us. It's going to happen to all of us over a period of time. But the challenge basically is just to keep at it. Finish one book, start another. Yeah.
Right. Do you recommend not reading reviews, or do you think it is important to read them?
I tend to look at them, but I don't dwell on them. And
is that challenging? Because I feel like if that was me, I would dwell on it. But maybe that's me.
At first it was, okay, when I first started out. But after, your hide gets pretty tough after a few years, yeah. And you don't pay that much attention to it any longer. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, thanks so much for speaking with us.
Yeah. Enjoyed it.